Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from New Belgium. This is their Voodoo Ranger Future Hop IPA. This was available at the local Kroger store down the street, so picked it up and see what we're going to bring. I hope it's going to be tasty because I got 5 more after this one. It wasn't expensive, it was $10.99, 11 bucks for 6 12-ounce cans, and it's an 8% or 2, guys, so it's definitely into my go-to range. So $11 for 6 8%ers, and it says 23 Jan 2022, so that's the best by date. Then underneath there it's got a code there, it says 210827, so I'd say guessing that it was put in a can on 08/27 of 21. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're giving it 5-month shelf life, guys. So that's why, they're in the business to sell their beers, and if they can give it a 5-month shelf life instead of the 3, that's what they're going to do. So that's why I like to see the canned on date or bottled on date instead of a best by date. If they want to do both, that's fine. So anyway, these guys are out of Colorado. We got the ABV, we got canned on date, and according to Untapped, it's 50 IBUs. It says here, and it looks like a fairly clear beer, looks like a West Coast style. Future of IPAs is here with bionic blend of Lotus and Strata hops. I don't know if I've had Lotus. I have had Strata. And tropical notes that will teleport your taste buds to the next dimension. Imagine that. Kind of seriously doubt it. Anyway, let's get it open. Like I said, it's a 12-ounce can, so it'll actually fit right in there. Everybody's going to the 16-ounces. I'm starting to get more of a fan of those than I am these little 12-ounces. I just as soon pay same price for 4 16s as I would for 6 12s. Because I don't even feel, that's a half a glass. I mean, since I'm only allowed to have a couple a day, a full glass is better than a half a glass, since I only have a couple of them. So anyway, alright guys, about a finger and a half of head on that pour, big soapy bubbles, and yep, I can see light right through it. It looks like a typical West Coast style or East Coast style IPA by the appearance now. To the nose we go. Citrus, or citrusy. Maybe a slight hint of some pine or grapefruit. No, decent. I mean, that's about what I expected. I didn't expect this to blow my hair back on my socks off. I expected it to be pretty much down the middle of the road for a brewery of this size. So let's dive in. Cheers. Decent, not a 10 beer in my honest humble opinion, but a decent beer for an 8%. Alcohol's well hidden, but not a huge hop profile. They're not going to dump loads and loads of hops in their beers because they do such a big distribution. 50 IBUs, yep, That's what about it tastes like to me. It's not overly bitter, but it's not super sweet. Decent beer, about what I expected. Right out of the fridge. Let's go sip on it. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a little while now. About where I expect it to be, not off the chain hop aroma or taste or anything like that. Pretty much very similar to everything in the Voodoo Ranger series, whether it's a 7% or it's a 9%. Tasty beers, but nothing exceptional. So, got 5 more of them to go, but it's a decent beer, guys. Like I said, when you go to the beer store, the craft beer store, just about everything, 99% of everything has now gone to 16-ounce cans instead of 12-ounce. They figured out they can give you 4 16-ouncers and charge you just as much as they can for 6 12-ouncers. Less packaging from them, it costs them less to produce it. As far as packaging goes, because they're only using 4 cans now instead of 6, so it's a win-win kind of situation. It's good for them. They can make the same amount of money for less materials being used, and we get more beer per glass. But you know, if you're drinking one a day, you got 6 days there in a 6-pack. You ain't got before in a 4-pack. So it all depends on what you want, guys. Why don't you? Decent beer, guys. I enjoyed it. The other ones are not going to be a chore to get down, so nice 8% Imperial IPA. That's fairly easy to drink with 50 IBUs, and 8% that's very well hidden, so nicely done, but nothing outstanding. Again, guys, 88 is where I'm going to put this one again. B+. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 87. Pretty close on that. And Untapped has it at 3.76, which is barely into their B+ range also. So unanimous again. Another B+ beer that we all agree on. So with that being said, if you've had this new one, I guess it's a new release from these guys. They just showed up around here. Future Hop IPA, and it's actually a double at 8%. So if you've had this from New Belgium, let me know what you think. Until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.